Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dr. Steve here, coming to you from Orlando, Florida. I'm in my hotel room here, having just spent the day in the Magic Kingdom at Disney World. And in this video, I want to talk to you about facing and conquering your fears, okay? And this is super important because today I had a major breakthrough that I want to share with you, and I'm going to tell you why that's important, okay? I live in Florida, okay? I've been to Disney World dozens of times, maybe 100, I don't even know. I grew up here, okay, in Florida. And when I was 7 years old, I had a very traumatic experience on the ride Space Mountain. You've probably heard of Space Mountain. They have them in Disneyland in California. They have at Disney World here. And when I was 7 years old, I had this traumatic experience. And I mean, I came off green. I was terrified, and it scared me off of rides and roller coasters for a really long time. And I'm 40 now, and I haven't been on Space Mountain since I was 7. That's how traumatic this thing was, and that's how scared I've been. And I've come to Disney World over and over again. I came in high school, I came in college, I came after college, in grad school, came with family, I've been here with my kids, and I've never gone back on Space Mountain. But today, my wife, without telling me, she went out and she got us a fast pass for Space Mountain, which is an opportunity for you to go on the ride without actually having to wait a really long time. You pick a time, you come back, and you can just go right back on. So I decided I was determined today that enough is enough, right? I see kids that are, 4 feet tall going on this ride. I need to conquer this fear because it's all in here, which is where most of our fears lie, right? It's in here. It's not in reality, it's here. So I said, you know what? I'm going to face this fear. It's time. I have to put this fear behind me. So the whole time, we're walking on the line, walking towards it, my heart's pounding in my chest and the anxiety's rising, and I'm trying to stay calm because I don't want my kids to feel what I'm feeling. I don't want to pass on my fear, my irrational fears to my kids. So I'm trying to maintain composure, try to stay calm, trying to tell them, oh, it's going to be great, it's going to be fun. And we sit down in the little car, our little rocket ship, and I'm just all these crazy thoughts are going through my head. And the ride's over. Most rides are over in like 90 seconds. It's like a minute and a half. And when it's over, I mean, I just had this tremendous feeling of accomplishment, such a relief and a burden lifted from me. And I was just such a great mood for the rest of the day. It was just amazing. And I've done stuff like this before where I faced my fears, but not on this scale. Where, maybe I've been afraid to speak on stage or afraid to come out on a call where I know there's thousands of people listening, or afraid to make my very first prospecting call, or my 100th prospecting call, whatever it might be. But I've gotten to the point in my life where I really relish doing things that I'm scared of because I don't want my fear, which is usually again based here and it's usually irrational. I don't want my fear to stop me from doing something that I know is important or I know is meaningful or matters. And today was one of those days because I didn't want to be coming to Disney World year after year with my kids and having them go on Space Mountain and me never going on it, and me always avoiding something that I'm afraid of. And that's what most of us do. If you're in network marketing, if you're in a home-based business, I am. A lot of times we're fearful of those things. We're afraid of rejection, so we don't make phone calls. We're afraid of people saying no to us, so we don't try to sell our products. We don't speak when we should. We don't take an opportunity to introduce somebody to our business or our products when we should. And then you go home and what do you feel? You feel regret because you let your fear stop you from doing what you were supposed to do. So again, whether it's making that phone call or getting a chance to step up on stage and speak in front of, maybe just 10 people, maybe it's 100 people, maybe it's 1,000 people. Doing things that we're afraid of are great for us. They're great for our personal development and growth. And I wanted to share this story with you about this today because it's a big admission for me to tell you that I'm 40 years old and I'm afraid of a ride that I haven't been on since I was 7. And I feel amazing. I really feel amazing having done it. I know a lot of you may be laughing like, I've been on Space Mountain 100 times. Yeah, well, I had a psychological fear of it. I had an attachment to an event that happened when I was a child, and it was hard for me to break it. And it took me all this time until today to finally conquer that fear. So proud of myself, wanted to share that with you. It's really an amazing feeling. Whenever you have an opportunity to do something that you're afraid of, do it. face your fears. It will make you a better person. It will also help you build your business because you will grow as a person. People are drawn to that, right? Attraction marketing, and you won't regret it. There's nothing worse than, you know, sitting at home at night regretting that you didn't do something that you could have or wish you did, because you can't get it back. So that's it, guys. This is Dr. Steve. I hope you got some value from this. Make sure you take an opportunity to face any fears that you may have, no matter how rational or irrational they are, because again, most of them live up here. You know, what do they say fear stands for? It's false evidence appearing real, right? It's false, but you think that it's real. So that's why I said it lives up here. So take any opportunity you can to face those fears, put them behind you, get them off your shoulders, and you'll feel so much better about yourself. So again, if you got some value from this video, guys, please click like, leave a comment, feel free to share this, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel up there. I share lots of valuable content just like this. Once again, my name is Dr. Steve. Go ahead and connect with me on social media below. And if you want to know what I do, how I make money shooting videos like this, working from home, writing blog posts, I'm going to include a link right below this video or in this blog post. Okay? So that's it, guys. Dr. Steve signing off. Have an awesome day. I'll see you next time.